Guys, welcome to the second episode of this, let's call it Pokemon Heart Gold, Soul Silver, SoulLink Nuzlocke Challenge with Pondo the Mad. Today's episode is a special one. We are shouting out Cottontailed, Pondo's wife, who is mad at me because I forgot to shout her out during my last Nuzlocke stream. So this time, we're doing this one for Cotton, and also for Pondo and Cotton's currently 2, perhaps more kids. Shout out to these small children whose names I definitely, absolutely know for sure. Unquestionably.
You don't sound too confident, but
I have this problem on the Shadowrun show where everyone's always talking about their kids, and so I know more about these kids than I do about things going on in my own life.
Not a terrible thing, but yeah.
All right, so we've got our combined SoulLink pals. We've got Partner Twitch, we've got Colton is a Nerd, we've got Iron Mouse Connor, we've got Batra Mothra and Eggplant Cutlet. Now, my recollection is that you wanted a Geodude, so you were going to go into the Dark Cave, and you're going in first to catch a Geodude, because if I catch a Geodude, you're holding one hand behind your back and making it so you can't catch the same thing as me. So I'm waiting for you to go in first and get your first encounter. Is that my correct recollection of this situation?
Yes.
Oh, and I'm supposed to check to see if I've successfully modified my save file to give me 990 rare candies. Good enough! Alright, what is the cap of level that I can have before the next fight? It's Elder Lee, who is level 10 Hoot Hoot.
Which isn't the level cap, you're just choosing to make it the level cap.
Well, what is the level cap?
13 for Falconer, which is the gym leader.
Alright, well, I'm going by what the Nuzlocketracker.org says. I don't need to beat up an old... I don't need to beat this old man up more than I already have to, Pondo. It is time, however, to start leveling some of these... I don't want to call them loser Pokemon, but they are all level 2.
Okay, good news for you, it is in fact a Geodude that I got.
Amazing, I'll be in shortly to also catch a Geodude. In the words of Dungeons and Daddies, go ahead and get yourself a Geodude while you're out there catching a Geodude. Pokemon reference. Oh, that reminds me. There's a Pokeshop. Oh no, there's a Pokestop in the gift shop behind me. Amazing. So this is what lazy mode Nuzlocking is like. Very well.
Are you in the town?
No, I'm just feeding I'm feeding rare candies to all my Pokemon.
I'm trying to talk about a gift shop. I'm like, what?
No, I'm singing the song Rocks Rock from Dungeons and Daddies Season 1 because it talks about Geodude. You've listened to Dungeons and Daddies, right?
I think like...
To some extent, yes.
Maybe like the first half of the first season.
Yes.
I got tired of Anthony Birch.
Yeah, so Will Campos, listen, we don't need to go all in on shitting on Anthony Birch right now. Will Campos, his character in the game is a geologist who is a director of a museum of natural history, and so he does an in-character rap that is his character's museum tour guide rap that he does for the kids. And one of the lines is, go ahead and get yourself a Geodude while you go ahead and get yourself a Geodude. It's a pretty clever use of wordplay, Pondo, and it's okay if you don't know about Rocks Rock, but I just did most of the rap for you. It's all right. You're probably just sitting in the dark cave right now waiting for me to make my catch, huh? And I'm over here
Yeah.
leveling all my Pokemon to level 8.
Because if you messed up the catch, I don't have the Geodude.
I understand. Appreciate your Geodude now before he's gone is all I'm saying. What level is the Geodude in there? What am I looking at?
I think it's level 2 to 5. It's like 2 to 3, 2 to 4, something like that.
Alright, I'm sending in the rat. Wait, all my Pokemon are female. What's the probability of that happening?
Depending on the Pokemon starter, it's less likely. It's usually about 82% male, like whatever rest of the percentage female, so 15%.
Jeez Louise, listen to this guy. Pokemon professor over here. Alright, I'm going in. I'm leading with Iron Mouse.
Most of the other time it's about 50-50.
Alright, so we're not going through this whole place, right? We're just catching whatever the first Pokemon is and leaving?
I
also got a Geodude here.
At the moment.
Alright, rat. Hit him with a regular-ass quick attack. No kills. No kills on a Geodude today. Okay, it's not actually that much damage. That's fine. We're gonna go with another hit, and then we're gonna go for the ball catch. Alright, he's slightly more than 50% health. I'll go for the catch, Pondo.
What'd you get?
It's a Geodude.
Oh, okay. It is the most likely encounter, so.
No, he broke out. We're going again. This is like playing Pal World. Nope, he's out again.
But I see your point.
I mean, this is how I've been playing Pal World, which is to not hurt your pals very much before catching them. You just catch them through sheer ball usage. Alright, I got him. What's the name of your Geodude?
What is it?
What's the name of your Geodude?
The Rock. And I'll judge you
I have
based
to
on
name
your
mine
answer.
Dwayne?
No, that's not.
No, I do, because we're partner naming. You named yours The Rock, so I need to do something involving The Rock, so it's Dwayne.
You just don't know which rock I'm talking about, though.
Oh, you're right, but of Gibraltar is too... It's too long. All right, my other option is to name it after Nicolas Cage movies, right?
That's your 50-50 shot there.
What do you mean 50-50 shot? I can...
Am I talking about the Johnson or am I talking about the Nick Cage movie?
Johnson. Listen, it's not your determination. I get to name it whatever I want. All right,
I can still judge you for it, though.
It was directed by Michael Bay, and we've also got Nick Cage. All right, so what movie did he make immediately after The Rock? Show me a list of all of Nick Cage's discography or filmography. Nick Cage filmography. Here we go. God, I hope it wasn't Ghost Rider.
I want to say it might be.
On Air. All right, I'm gonna name. That's what I'm naming my Geodude. Hondo has shamed me into this instead of.
You could have just did the Cage or.
Too late.
Okay, all right.
On.
I was going to judge you if you picked something for the Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
I mean.
I also would have accepted Connery, like Sean Connery.
No, but I like Nick Cage more.
Okay, we already got the Route 31. Okay, so next is just Violet City. Okay. Which I don't think we can get anything till we get the headbutt.
Okay, my Geodude has form none, ability hardy, nature sturdy. That's good, right?
ability sturdy, nature hardy.
Oh. Special defense up. Special regular defense down. Oh, no. Defense up. Oh, special attack up, defense down. That's actually terrible for Geodude, but alright.
I mean, it can live without some defense. That the special attack does nothing for him.
I need him to kill! Or, sorry, I need him to hold the line! Alright. Let me hit him up with a bunch of... I guess I didn't ask. Did you modify your save to give yourself rare candies yet?
I had the chance to use my Uncle Nintendo's way to give myself candies.
Okay, I PK Hex mine, so, you know.
I did not do
Whatever.
that. I was managed to just use a cheat code, essentially.
The action replay code or whatever?
Yeah.
Great.
The only thing I ran into that was weird was that I had to... that if I did it, it would delete all my other items in the medicine bag.
Strange. Very strange.
It's the consequence of cheating, but I just cheated by giving all my items to my Pokemon to hold while I implemented the code. And then
Very well. Smart. Smart. Alright, what are we doing from here?
We're
going
got
left?
Route 31, so we can just go straight to Violet City, and then...
That left?
The Sprout Tower.
Honda, what are the directions? Is it left? The right? Down?
It's to the west.
Oh, he said west. Audience at home, he said west. That's left for those who aren't paying attention. My feet hurt and I'm sleepy. Oh, I got in a trainer battle.
You know, this is the only generation that they didn't go north when they first left the starting town.
Interesting.
Now, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. At least
Thought in Gen 2 you went west, didn't you?
You did. Pretty much every other gen is north.
Huh. Maybe that's true. Don't you go east to Nemona's battle school in Sword Shield? No, with Scarlet Violet. You immediately go east, right, and then you go north from there.
I'll have to look at the... But you really don't have a starting town on that one. You kind of just, hey, here's your hole in the middle of nowhere. Also, there's this big mansion that belongs to... I thought it was the dean.
Yeah, sure, whatever. The guy who pretends he's a youthful student at some point during the game. I never finished that one. I also never finished Sun Moon or... Well, I guess I technically finished Sword Shield. Oh, this idiot's giving me their phone number. Alright, great. It's time to Kitboga this guy. Alright. Oh, is this a berry tree? It's an apricorn tree. Yeah.
I'm just going to go...
Now, we've already caught on this road, right? So I can't catch this Weedle, not that I'd want to.
You already have a Weedle.
Right, that's why I said I can't catch it. But I can't beat the crap out of it for EVs.
You can if you want.
There's nothing I love more than EVs and IVs.
Okay.
Pondo, what shall we talk about this wonderful Friday? It's been so long since an intro hour. I feel like I have so many inane and useless things to say.
Okay.
But I'm asking you, what do you want to talk about?
Let's see here. You got some stuff coming up, potentially, maybe.
I have the
Actually,
Battletech show coming up.
Yeah.
They say the rules won't be out until September is what I'm hearing now, but I know you had some interest in it.
I do.
My
indeed.
thought is I'm gonna open up applications. I'm just going to tell people, you know, if you're interested, say yes, and then tell me what times you personally can make it, and then we'll see if we can form a group out of that. Because apparently Wednesday night's not so good.
No.
All right, I've made it into this way station here. He wants me to go challenge a Pokemon gym. Oh, I took one step forward, and someone with a Maril has come up behind me with the verse recorder. I won't let you pass me again.
The other way you can challenge other trainers again to...
Yeah, of course.
Grind, because
I had to grind the hell out of Fire Red, brother.
Yeah, because trainer battles yield more experience than wild battles. For some reason, they did that. Except for like a few Pokemon that just are littered with experience.
All right, I'm gonna pick up some Pokeballs here. Oh, this is not a Pokemon shop. This is actually the Pokemon Center. Very well.
This is such a slow way to do this.
Bam, 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 bam. Okay, let's see here. Togepi egg, Mareep egg, Wooper egg, Slugma egg, Onyx for a Bellsprout. Do I have a Bellsprout? Even if I did,
don't think
you would also have to trade. I do. I have a Bellsprout named Eggplant.
I wouldn't necessarily have to trade. That's just...
Oh, I thought that's how it worked.
Switching it for somebody else's.
Very well.
Listen, I can't tell you to do with your encounter. You just have your encounter.
Very well.
Well, an Onyx would be nice if you can get it eventually to Steelix.
There have been reports of a ghost-type Pokemon in the Sprout Tower.
You have to wait till night to get Ghastly.
Booker. Oh, yeah. So... Oh, I can trade my Bellsprout for an Onyx. What are we thinking? Is that a good call?
If you want a Steelix later on, maybe.
Let me take a look at S-Class Pokemons in this game. Onyx and Steelix are not up there. It's Eevee types, Scyther, blah, blah, blah. That's Steelix. Steelix is a B rated with Kadabra. Kadabra's pretty good. Got some other notables here. Golem, Haunter. Alright, so Steelix is rated well. It's rated well. Is Steel type in this game?
Yeah, Generation 2 is what introduced Steel typing.
Alright, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna trade Eggplant for an Onyx.
I don't remember what encounter.
So it is linked to your Pidgey named Cutlet.
Okay. Sounds good.
Now here's the bigger question. Could we trade between each other? Right? That's how Onyx evolves into Steelix, is via holding a metal plate while trading.
You can handshake it and you can fix it later when you get a metal plate, metal coat.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? Like, if I get a metal coat, I could trade the Steelix to you, and I would take your Pidgey.
And you trade it back.
Well, we could, or you could keep it if you need it, right? We have that flexible option because we're soul linked. All right, so this is now an Onyx named Rocky, so our new team name is Rocky Cutlet.
Sounds like a great alternative rock band name.
Rocky Cutlet. Me raise this thing's levels real quick. I don't know what level it's currently at, but it's actually level 8. Oh, and it has an item on it. How do I see what item it has? Persim Berry. Maybe I want to leave that on, right? Is that one of those berries that has an effect mid-battle?
I want to say it's I can't remember. That's either the one that cures confusion or it cures poison.
I'll just leave it on. It can only work in my favor, probably.
Maybe.
Pokemon School. I don't care about that. The berry trader. The juggler in front of the Pokemon Center trades berries for shards. Okay. Okay, but I don't have any shards, I guess. Visit the Pokemon Center and speak to the man standing next to the PC. Oh, okay. Let's go do that.
Did I already have Rattata? I did not. Okay, so this will be my Sprout Tower encounter.
Honda's so far ahead of me. Okay, this guy's from the Show Me Show. I'm Primo, the older brother. What do I think of him? I need to give him the correct combination of phrases. Secret code generator for additional content in your game. Oh no, I need to know my trainer number. Alright, hold on, my man. Yes, I am busy right now. Hold on. 33933.
I would have misspelled this completely, but...
Oh, my language is English. Barely. Secret codes. Those are for wallpapers. Alright, here's for... I can get a Slugma. Now that's good, right? My choices are Mari, Wooper, and Slugma. What do you... I'm thinking Slugma, right? Like out of those?
Slugma would be good. I don't remember. Or is he giving you a choice? Or because I think it has to do with a specific color.
Okay.
I
Your trainer ID must be 33933. Go to Violet City. Go to the PC. Switch to ABC mode. After the correct words, Prisma will give you your present. The special Pokemon egg will be given to you directly. Yes. So...
yeah. You already have a fire type, so you don't necessarily need Slugma.
Then what are we thinking is good here?
What was the choices?
Mareep, Wooper, and Slugma.
You should... one of the routes is Slugma, Mareep.
Okay. I'm gonna send this code thing to you. You can figure out what you wanna get if you do this part. I mean, if you don't do it, I won't be able to use this Pokemon, which is fine either way. It's like a little extra thing. How do I go into ABC mode?
Oh, okay. Potentially, I was going to see if I can get a Heracross, which you can get from if you get the headbutt, which we'll get shortly.
Here we go.
Route 32. Yeah, because you can get Mareep down south. Then Route 32. 20% chance. Which, funnily enough, you can't get Mareep in Pokemon Crystal, which is the third version of Gen 2.
Yep.
Which usually is supposed to be the
Definitive
version, but they decided to not have one Pokemon in there completely. Gen 2 is a weird case in general, is that most of the Pokemon in Generation 2 are not available till after you beat the Elite Four the first time. To a point where Slugma and Skarmory are often confused for being Gen 3. Because they're easier to get in those versus the generation that came out in.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Pokemon Professor. Oh, wait, that's how it works. It's not that you have to have the same egg as me, or that you have to get an egg from this guy. How it works is where it's hatched. That's how the rules for...
Oh, yes.
Okay, so
I
yes,
remember if it was
we
an egg
need
or
to
not.
figure out which egg still. You're saying I have a 20% chance to get a Mari Blader. I don't want a Slugma because I already have a Cyndaquil. And
If you...
so the question is Mareep or Wooper then?
really, it's whichever you want, because
You're
I can
also
get the
going
same egg,
all
I just
in
have
on
to
the
use
idea
fine.
that I won't ever lose Cyndaquil, which is such a dangerous call, but...
Honestly, I have no attachment to Chikorita, so it does not matter to me.
Alright, I'm looking for...
So
Poison
whichever
point.
you think you might need, then go for it. Because yeah, you don't even get a Houndour till, again, after you beat Elite Four the first time, and then you have to make it to Palatown, which you don't get to right away. I think that's where it is, because I think it's Route 1, which is north of Palatown.
Great. You're no ordinary fan. Guy talks like I got a Mario bag. Excellent. He talks like Psycho Manus from Metal Gear Solid. Let me read your save file. Alright. How do I hatch this egg? Right? I have to have it in the party and then it'll hatch at a certain amount of steps taken.
Yep, so pretty much you put it in your party and then you run around a lot.
I'm gonna put it in my box. And when we come to a point where there's like a bad route where there's nothing to get, I'll pull the Mari bag out and then I'll grind it. And that might be something to do like between sessions, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Just run in circle for like 20 minutes. I don't need to do that on stream. People already had to watch me do this absurd E thing. Okay, so I finally got that over with. Now we're at... It's time for a trade. Earl's Pokemon Academy. The school teaches you the basics of battle. I don't need that. Sprout Tower, which you're already in. So I already have a Rattata. I would need to somehow make it nighttime for a Ghastly.
Yes, you can go to tools, either tools config. There is a way to do it. I've looked at this setting.
Hondo, of course, means tools and configs on our new Nintendo DS XL.
Yeah, you go into the start menu and you change the time and date on it.
Yeah, exactly.
Or the opening menu, I should say. Oh boy, where was that?
That is a ton of Bellsprouts, so I have to fight on my way up here. Alright, so I'm not a Pokemaniac. I need to look at a chart. Bellsprout's can be throwing grass-type moves. I absolutely do not want to be using Geodude or Onyx because Rock is going to get rocked. Ground is also going to get rocked, so it's a 4 times hit. So Geodude and Onyx cannot be up front. Flying type should be okay. So I leave my Pidgey Colton up front and let him grind for XP for a little bit.
If you want a Ghastly, then yeah, you have to turn to nighttime.
No, it has to actually be night, apparently.
I thought there was a way you can change it in the device that we were using. No, you have to.
Okay. So do I only start fighting on the second floor?
Yeah, so you'll have to change the, I guess, time your computer to change the clock.
I agree. And it has to be before I use my Nintendo 3DS XL.
Yes.
Alright, so this whole place is nothing but Bellsprouts.
I believe so, yes.
Fortunately, I don't have any. You missed tackle? Colton, you missed tackle? Embarrassing. Get some flying moves, brother. Let's start shouting out viewers. How about that, Pondo? We've already shouted out your wife, Cottontailed. We've got Savannah. And if Savannah's listening, maybe Savannah's child and her husband, Big Spoon, are listening. It's possible. Could happen. Spoon is apparently doing a diamond Nuzlocke, and he's only lost one Pokemon so far, a Sphinx. And he's a significant distance into the game, so that's big.
Yeah, it's not hard to believe that he's lost his Sphinx.
Well, the Pokemon professor coming down harshly on... It's pretty likely he'd lose that Sphinx, actually.
But it's an early game Pokemon. I do enjoy the line, but it's not the most durable.
I want...
what's your team at the moment?
My team?
Yes.
Alright, my team is... I mean, we both only have 6 Pokemon, right?
At this point, we've be able to catch at least 6.
I have 6, right. And then, theoretically, we should be able to catch something in here, but I already have a Rathanis, so...
Yes. Okay. So
my catches are Cyndaquil, Pidgey, Reddit. You know what? I'm just gonna copy-paste this to you. If you don't have it, you should be keeping track of it.
Yeah, I have my Chikorita from starter, Route 29 Centret, Route 46 Spearow. 30 is Metapod, Pidgey for 31, and then Geodude for Dark Cave.
So, obviously the Bellsprout has been replaced with Onyx Rocky. Let's shout out Dunamis, who's a big Poke fan, and his kids are getting into the Pokemon trading card game, which is a dangerous move. But fan of Eevees. They're a dangerous move, but those kids are smart. They know. That's a kids that like Eevees, that's top quality thinking right there.
Eevee's overrated.
I understand you say that, and what I need your wife to do fan art of your face with big, thick professorial glasses that have the swirlies in them, and you're pushing them up with your middle finger to adjust them. And then it's a speech bubble that says Eevees are overrated. That's what I need, Pondo. Because I'm the #1 Eevee fan in the world.
As you've stated multiple times, yes.
Plenty of people are bigger fans of the Eeveelutions, and that's fine. You can like your Jolteons, your Vaporeons, you can like your Sylveons. I'm a fan of Eevee. That's a cool Pokemon. It sits on your shoulder and it kills stuff for you. I would say Eevee is the Princess Donut of the Pokemon world. That one's for all the Dungeon Crawl Carl fans out there.
Okay. I thought that was a Adventure Time reference, but...
I don't know. Oh, yes, no, I do know what Adventure Time is. Never mind. I do know what Adventure Time is. I'm hip to the youth.
Sure.
No, Dungeon Crawl Carl is a lit RPG. Taranaki, Rad, and I are making our way through it at Taranaki's suggestion. It's like if you get isekai'd into a fantasy game show world. It's actually a lot like X-Crawl, the maximum X-Crawl setting, except everything's terrible. Like, it's genuinely torture constantly.
Okay.
So anyway,
So
a guy
it's
goes
like
in with his
playing
girlfriend's
the,
cat. The cat becomes sentient as a result of picking up some magical items.
So Fantasy Running Man. Okay, got it.
Yeah, you know what? Running Man is actually way closer than it should be to this particular one.
And that's what you described to me.
I agree. That is how I described it to you.
It's a game show where you're trying to live. I didn't know it was a light RPG. That explains why there's so many books of it.
They're pretty long. It's taking me 2 or 3 days to get through any individual one. Alright, we can't frontline Colton anymore because he's level 10 and we need to not go over the level cap. No matter what Pondo's saying, I'm following the guide. Pondo may be the Pokemon professor and he may know a lot, but he doesn't know what this guide says, which is my current level cap is 10.
I don't know what guide you're using, but mine...
I am using... I'll send you my Nuzlocke tracker.
I will send you mine. As soon as I get a moment to screen cap and send.
Screen cap? I'm just copy pasting, bro.
I'm using different trackers.
That's fine. Shout out to Dr. Jim Harris, of course.
Yeah, I have not checked to see if they've made comments or anything on the last episode. That was 3 weeks ago? 2 weeks?
It was 3 weeks ago. It was a long time ago. I knew going in that if I hadn't written down what we were doing at the end of the last episode, I would not remember what was happening at all.
That's fair to say.
Alright, this rat is at half health, so we're now... Does this... You only have the move Harden. Okay, so you're totally useless. I am just gonna have to keep the rat up front and maybe give it a little potion. Not exactly overflowing with potions right now. You know, I didn't buy more Pokeballs in town. The screen is totally black, and I've gotten into a fight. Let's see if that's fixed afterwards. Actually, wait. I don't even want to do this fight. I'm just gonna run. I don't want or need the extra XP at this exact moment. Okay. Everything's still black. So I may need to restart here for a sec. Feels so bad for Pondo because he's probably just sitting there waiting for me.
No, I was having an Eon using a Geodude to try to kill a Hoo-Hoo that kept on putting me asleep.
That's crazy talk.
A 70% accurate move that was hitting it every time, by the way.
Oh, that's so you're already facing Elder Lee then?
No, I was going through the gauntlet before that.
I didn't know they had
that
a
Silver and or I don't remember what we named him.
Oh, the last guy, Troy, has a Hoot. I see.
Yeah.
I see.
I believe the Elder does, in fact, also have a Hoot.
Yes, that's the level 10 that's pinning me in place, so I can't out-level. I train to find Pokemon enlightenment. Iron Mouse, destroy this Bellsprout. So let's see what else I have coming up. I'm going to be announcing my Mega Game plans soon. I don't know if you had any interest in playing in that, Pondo, in Den of Wolves New Eden.
I'll be honest with you, the last super game I was in, I did not have fun. So
What super game were you in?
Hard pass. The Solaris Knights.
This is not going to be like that.
Okay.
This is going to be like a convention game. It's going to be one time for 4 hours. You know what I'm talking about? It's like Watch the Skies.
Yeah, I believe you made that comparison when you brought in the suggestion.
Okay, listen, I'm not going to force you to play Den of Wolves New Eden for our Make-A-Wish Roll for Wishes charity. If you don't like fulfilling wishes for kids all around the world, no one's going to make you play in this game. But I don't want you to think that it's going to be anything like Solaris Knights. I'm just deeply saddened that your experience with Solaris Knights has turned you away from...
The possibility of Den of Wolves?
Well, Den of Wolves is not anything like... It's closer to a model UN than it is to an RPG, just to be very clear. There is some dice rolling to be done, but it's a Battlestar Galactica themed model UN, essentially.
Problem here.
You have a problem? You got trouble?
Not really inconvenience, but
Okay.
my Geodude is not pulling in the weight you should be.
I'm thinking dropping focus energy for bite on a Rattata.
It's not bad. Yeah, focus energy just raises the crit chance, which is okay, but it's still not a 100% guarantee.
I feel like Tail Whip has some use cases. Not many, but it does have some use cases. Alright, Hoot, eat my quick attack. Nice. Oh no, I'm getting stuck in that sleep cycle. Alright, here we go.
Joe, stop calling me. It's the second time in 20 minutes. Floating about taking down a Metapod. Okay. So beat the guy, got the flash TM. I'm gonna heal up and I'm gonna prepare for the next stage. I don't think Geodude gets Rock Throw until level 15. Which will not be convenient for us because it's level cap's 14 or 13.
Alright, I'm sending you some Mega Game stuff, including my announcement explaining how the Mega Game works. But also just some Mega Game stuff you can lightly look into, just so you understand that it's nothing like Solaris Knights. And maybe it might interest you, maybe it won't. I just don't think you should base your judgment on whether you want to play on the idea that it's like Solaris Knights. If you look at this and you say you still don't want to play, that's a fair shake.
Okay. I'll give it a look at.
It doesn't have to be exactly right now. I mean, we are literally doing stuff right now, but alright. Cyndaquil, I choose you to go beat this Su'u. Wait, no. There's a kid here. That's my enemy, right? You showed us what you've got, and it is indeed good. Take this technical machine. The way you treat your Pokemon is harsh. Remember, Pokemon are not tools of war. Right, mate. He calls himself the Elder, but he was no match for me. Sure enough, those who lecture how you should be nice to Pokemon, they cannot defeat me. All I care about are strong Pokemon that win every time. The rest of them don't mean anything to me. James used an escape rope. Oh, there's an item over here. I want that item. Cyndaquil, it feels like it's been 3 weeks since I've seen you. Alright. I'm facing the elder now. I am the final test. It's me, the Master Roshi. Ho, ho, ho. Goku, all you do is steal other people's techniques. Partner, light him up with an ember. Nice work, partner. All right, let's switch things up. Partner, this time, use ember. Oh, he's sending out a who. Never mind. Well, I'll probably just do the same thing. Yeah. Ember. Partner, one more time. Use ember. All right. So he put me to sleep. That's annoying. But I got a burn on him, so that pretty much assures that this fight is over, even if I'm asleep. Nail biting.
I mean, he does put him on a timer.
Hondo, why aren't you on the same side of this fight as I am? You're my SoulLink partner. Why don't you believe in me? Yeah, he died. He died. Okay?
Okay. I'll see. Now the fight's over.
Well, I still have to defeat one more Bellsprout. Because for some reason you didn't throw his Bellsprout out. Alright, here we go. Alright, Cyndaquil. Partner. We're switching it up again. Use Ember. There's no way you could have predicted that I'd use that move. Wow. Almost
sound like
level
you're
12.
in an episode of Yu-Gi-Oh!
I would like to play the Yu-Gi-Oh! Tabletop RPG with you, but I fear that you would hate it because it's Apocalypse World style.
I do have a love-hate relationship with Apocalypse World.
But see, here's the thing. You're supposed to draw your own cards, and I think if you and Cotton played together as a single team, you know, like as a unit playing as one character, you could make some really cool ideas for cards. So you don't necessarily like make a deck of cards and be like, I play X, Y, or Z. Your deck has a theming, and then you have moves that are like use your special attack, or draw a fodder card, or stall for time, or pot of greed it. It's not called pot of greed it, but you know, a card that lets you draw more cards, sort of deal.
Yes.
And then you draw actual cards to represent these moves as you use them. I think you and Cotton would make a good team for that, but I also think you hate Apocalypse World so much that you wouldn't actually enjoy it. All right, so I beat Elder Lee. I'm now leaving the gym. Oh, I'm going to my Nuzlocke tracker. I'm marking Elder Lee as dead. Mark of victory.
I don't hate Apocalypse World. I just know some are not as created some are not created equal.
Don't believe him, audience. He actually hates Apocalypse World so much.
I do not care for Sprawl. That is one I do not
Wow. So the one that I famously ran is the one you hate. Amazing. Yo, champ in the making. I can give you so. Oh wait, is this the gym?
Made.
Shit, did I just walk into the gym? I'm walking out.
That you can if you want.
No. First off, I'm gonna heal and I'm gonna buy some Pokemon items. Namely Pokeballs. I don't want to run out of Pokeballs mid-battle again. It happened to me on my last run and it hurt. It hurt badly. Not being able to pick up a Moltres. I didn't see what other items they have.
Got it.
Hey man, what can I say? Funnel Mail, Heal Ball, or Netball? Well, I'm guessing that Netball isn't going to be super useful right now. Heal Ball isn't useful ever.
What are you talking about? It fully heals your Pokemon once you catch it.
Great. You know what else fully heals your Pokemon once you catch it? Going to the Pokemon Center. Unless you were in a situation where you have an open slot for no apparent reason, I feel like Pondo is trolling me here, and then I'm falling for it.
I think there's been one run I've seen at least where you have an open slot for no reason. But I can't name what it was.
Flying type. So. Oh, my Pokegear. I'm getting a phone call from Joey.
Yeah, yep. He called me like twice.
You remember my super cool Rattata? My Rattata is in the top percentage of Rattata. Okay, that's super cool, dude. He's saying his Rattata has a lot of IVs. Okay, have you started your gym battle yet?
No, I'm currently leveling them all up, which is a little time consuming because I'm not pressing the speed up button.
I'm gonna rare candy.
Okay.
Flying Pokemon are
Mewtwo does learn Rock Throw at level 11, so that's not a big issue.
So our new cap is 13 for Faulkner. I'm thinking of leading with Geodude and keeping, Conair, and keeping Rocky back as my ace. Oh, that's a good question. I actually don't use Onixes a lot. I'm getting Rock Throw. What do I want to be replacing? Normally I'd say Screech, but I see Screech kind of used a lot in Nuzlocke runs.
If I remember right, Screech drops defense by 2 stages, so it can be good, especially with Onix's low attack.
I have Tackle, Harden, Bind, Screech.
I would say switch out. I can't remember what the accuracy of Bind is. I want to say it's probably around 80.
75.
It's not, is it 75? Yeah, I'd switch that out for Bind.
Rock Throw, which is 90 with 50 power. It's significantly stronger.
Plus it has stab, and Bind's useful if you want to keep their Pokemon in, but AI rarely switch out.
What is this, Emerald Kaizo?
No. So I would say switch out Bind because it's if you land it, you do decent damage over time, but it's also at 75%, so it's not consistent.
This is the choice of the Pokemon professor, everybody. This is his advice to me. We've done it.
Not the best advice, but
it's too late. I'd already done it before you'd even started elucidating why it was a good idea.
I mean, I go by the adage of if it's not 100%, then it's 50%.
Well, that's not how probability works, but I understand what you're trying to say.
I would say if you want to know how probability works, play XCOM and get someone that has a 99% chance to hit and they miss it.
People miss 99% chances all the time, brother.
Exactly. Bullshit.
Now,
pardon my French.
I'm not sure Mud Sport is even a good move, right? Ground types don't take any damage from electric moves to begin with, right?
No. Ground types are you said ground? Yeah, ground types are immune to electric, so it doesn't really matter for them. Usually that and water sport are usually the ones that people delete because they, in practice, do barely anything. Yeah, because the ground types, yeah, they're immune to electric, so they don't care. And then water types get water sport, but they're resistant, so they don't really care as much. Even then, there's better stuff to have.
Classic Pokemon professor moment.
Heal. Okay.
Oh, Patra is evolving. What could that be? Pondo, I said, what could that be? Pondo, I said, what could that be? It's Beedrill! Sorry. It's Beedrill! Great, I finally have an attack. Did you get it, Pondo?
Cocoons, they don't have any attacks.
Did you get it, Pondo?
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you know this, but I'm known as a guy who likes to be funny.
Are you proud of that one?
Not even slightly.
That sounds about right.
I'll tell you what I am proud of. Winning my second ever Nuzlocke run. The first one I lost to the initial trainer battle, so, you know. Oh wait, I don't want Pursuit. Pursuit is a terrible move. I had a Pokemon die to Pursuit, I think. Isn't that how I lost to a Doug trio, I think? Was that horse shit? Am I crazy talking?
Duck Trio typically has Arena Trap.
Not Doug Trio, the bird one. That's a trio. Doe Trio. I think a wild Doe Trio might have hit me with Pursuit while I was swapping, and I got so mad that I might have ended the recording shortly afterwards. I was steaming. All right, quick attack for Cyndaquil. That's okay. I think we can put it in over smoke screen.
That'd be useful. So yeah, I did. Okay. Interesting.
Okay. Now I need to move Conair to the front of my line. And then Rocky.
I'm ready when you are.
You're ready to start the gym battle?
Yep.
You're properly leveled up?
Yep.
Because we don't want any losses here, Pondo. I'm going in. Does this guy have any sub-trainers?
Yeah, but you can completely ignore them.
But I don't want to.
Okay.
Oh, wait. No, wait. I do want to ignore them, but I can't. They actually pop right up immediately.
There's a glass path you can take left or right.
The glass path. I see. I didn't see that. Alright, well, as long as I don't level out to 14, I should be fine. Alright, we're using Rock Throw. Pow. Eat it, Spearow. Got him immediately. First try. Second guy has 2 Pidgeys. I'll tell you what, we'll avoid. Oh, I see the glass path now that you mention it. I'm Falkner, the Violet City Pokemon Gym Leader. People say you can clip flying-type Pokemon wings with a jolt of electricity. I won't allow such insults to bird Pokemon. I'll show you the real power of magnificent bird Pokemon. I mean, it's hard to beat Sword Shield's arena style battle music. That was unbelievably good.
But it was an arena with a bunch of people.
All right. Pidgey immediately sand attack me. That's super annoying. Rock throw. One hit kill. You think you can stop me on the Nuzlocke battle? Forget about it. Alright. Level 13 Pidgeotto. Faulkner showed up to say, the wind is finally with us. Alright, Conair. Hit him with a rock throw. Missed. That's sand attack. Possible. Could he have? Did he plan this from the beginning? What? He's still alive? Conair, it's time. Use your hidden ability, Rock Throw. Reach down deep inside. This is just one more challenge to overcome on our Pokemon journey. All right, I got him.
Good job.
Sorry, I was narrating. The Zephyr Badge ensures obedience of all Pokemon up to level 20 and uses Rock Smash in the field. At level 14 and a half, we also get Roost.
That was only a crit. Okay.
A defeat is a defeat.
You crit twice? Alright, that's a shenanigans, but I think
Pondo's gonna get destroyed.
Huh?
I said Pondo's gonna get destroyed.
No, I just took a lot of damage more than I was expecting, just because he crit me with Gust twice, which Gust hits on the special side, which is not great against Geodude.
I don't have Rock Smash. Why is he telling me I can use it an unlimited number of times if I don't even have it?
Because we have to pick it up. I can't for the life of me remember where.
That's fine. I'm sure we'll move through the game. Alright, Professor Elm is calling me. Hello, Silver. We have discovered something. The details are... Well, I can't really say anything, but we want you to carry that egg. My assistant is at the Pokemon in Violet City. Can you go meet him and pick up that egg? Alright, are there any routes nearby that have Pokemon we're not really gonna want? Oh, Violet City. We could just hatch the egg here in this city.
You can.
I'm asking you since we're soul linked. Is that a good idea?
If you're not interested in let's see here. Because Violet City at the headbutt deal, you should be able to get no? Maybe that was in a different game. Maybe that was in the original version. There are headbutt trees. We can get some other stuff, like either Execute or a Pineco. Which actually I might be interested in. So if you want to hatch an egg in Violet City, if you're not interested in either of those, you can go for it.
Okay.
It'll just take me a second until I get headbutt to be able to
Okay.
do it.
So I'd have to hatch the egg and then put it away until...
Yes. You just let me know which Pokemon you're going to put away to hold the egg.
It's the wrong one. Well, let's have you finish your gym battle first.
I'm finished.
And get your egg. Since that's a story event, you can't not get it, I guess.
You gotta put away a Pokemon before you grab
I
it.
did. I put away my Geodude.
Okay. I mean, mine did my purpose that I needed, so...
I mean, I was just putting one away to pick the egg up. And then I would hatch the egg here, kind of off camera, you know, run around in circles for a while. Oh, uh-oh. I'm being approached by someone. Mr. Pokemon, to Professor Elm, and then Professor Elm to you. Take care of it for me. Okay, well, this woman just showed up and act like this is her egg. Do we know how many steps I need to take to hatch it?
I want to say about maybe 1,000? I don't remember because the egg you're going to get is Togepi.
Yeah, of course.
I don't remember if it's lessened or...
I've seen the Pokemon anime. Also, Gen 1 and 2 are my favorite gens by far. I mean, this should be no surprise to you. I know what's in this egg, and I know what I'd like to be in this egg.
I guess you would want an Eevee.
Of course. You know my... In the words of Sherlock Holmes, you know my methods. I'll put the egg away and get my Geodude back out. I mean, what team comp do you want going forward? All right, just in case you don't want your Geodude.
I would prefer to have my Geodude because it's
Great.
going to be the best thing for me for the next gym.
Great. I'll pull a Geodude out.
As far as after that, I don't really have a preference of anything.
Ba, 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 da, ba.
I'm just trying to remember where we grab the Rock Smash HM.
Route 32 is a mysterious road that runs from Violet City to Union Cave. It ends at the mysterious ruins of Alf. A lot of Pidgeys and Magikarps along the way with a little bit of Nidorans. Rattatas, Ekans, Zubats, Bellsprout, Mareep, Hobbit, Hooper. Oh, I know I still get Rattatas. I was gonna say because I'm on silver. I get a different list, but it's still Rattatas all the way down.
So you're guaranteed, let's see, guaranteed, but I think you have a good chance of either getting Ekans or Hoppet. I think you say you already have a Rattata, you already got a Bellsprout. You could get a Zubat, but it's a rare chance. So I think you're hoping not to get a Mareep. Because you got the egg from Mareep,
I have the
right?
egg. Wait, what's north of the city? That's 32. So what is this path north? That's this little gangster kid. The Goldenrod City.
Okay.
Route 36. Do I not want to be here?
Well,
I'm going back to 32. I'm going the normal way, right?
yep, and I just messed up the encounter for that one.
Okay, what does that mean?
I accidentally ran when I had it. So
On 32?
Yep.
Okay, so I don't get to catch here. What I would have been able to get is a Hoppip. Let me mark down here. Route 32. Hoppip. Status is missed. Let's go ahead and kill him. And the new level is Executive Proton, level 12. Nope, Bugsy, level 17.
Yes. Okay. So we can go ruins out to the left, or we can keep going south.
I thought this would be a quick battle, but this Pokemon is healing.
Maybe that's where actually we get the Rock Smash TM, which would be nice.
Alright, we'll get back over here. Let's stay on track, on course. Am I going over to the west? Okay, I'm at Ruins of Alf. That's where I want to be, right?
Yeah, I was trying to see if you can get the Rock Smash TM from there, but no. I have to look that up, I think. 'Cause I, for life of me, cannot remember.
We got Unon Report, Tiny Mushroom, Great Ball, Potion. Ruins of Alf. I don't think it has what you're looking for here.
It does not.
And I think we need Surf to get through here. And also, apparently, there are Pokemon levels 18 to 24. We really be here? There's a level 26 Girafig trainer fight here. I don't know about this one, man.
It's probably somewhere we don't have access to yet.
Well, all right. If you think it's safe to go through here.
Only thing I might accidentally run into is an unknown down here.
Is that bad? I thought you'd want to run into Unown.
Unknown?
Yeah.
They don't do anything. They get hidden power and that's it.
I had all of them back in the day. Don't you trust in the power of words?
If the words did anything, yes.
That's the Pokemon professor right here. He's a hater. All right, look, if you don't want to go in there, I can turn around and keep going south towards wherever. I don't need to wander around the ruins of Alf right now. The Pokemon Fishing Guru. Speak to the fisherman to get an old rod. There we go. Oh, I'm being harassed. Ah, Miracle Seed. Thought this was the legendary Japanese power harassment from my bosses.
Shut that down. Why is my mother calling? Okay, I missed my mother's call.
Okay, well, it's because she loves you, obviously. And my mom's calling as well, actually. Oh, hi, Silver. How are you? I bought a useful item. Stop at the nearest Pokemon or department store. I mean, that's the whole reason I'm sending her part of my paycheck, right? This is basically taxes. And now, like you should get with taxes, I'm getting dividends.
Are you saying our mother's helping us do tax evasion?
No. What I'm saying is that if you assume that paying part of our money out in order to get social public benefits, our mom is the government, and now we're reaping the benefits of our tax-paying ways.
I'm going to stick with the mother giving us, helping us with tax evasion. That sounds more likely.
Brother, if that's true, every Pokemon protagonist is a tax evader.
Yes, I think that's a joke most people have made. Yes.
Pondo, you're literally the type of guy, literally, by the way, literally, the type of guy that goes to kids with lemonade stands and audits them. You have a business license?
There actually is a thing in West Virginia they had it where you needed to get a license to either do a yard sale or do a lemonade stand.
Brother, I lived in West Virginia for 13 years. I ain't never seen a single person get that license. And again, I lived in West Virginia. I've seen a lot of roadside yard sales.
Didn't say it was enforced heavily. It's just a thing that you had to get.
I mean, technically, if you're making drug money, you're supposed to report it to the IRS.
Yeah. So to get the HM for Rock Smash, it is through a gate to the west of Violet City. And then there's a rotund man that's standing there that gives you the HM.
The gate west of Violet City?
Yes.
Is that where we just came from?
Yes.
So I have to go back and get it.
Yes.
Very well.
And then the next stop will be Because we have to make our way around to get to Goldenrod City so we can get I want to say it's a side water spout or watering can. 'Cause usually it's in the shape of a side duck. We get that, then we'll go to the north. But we'll have to go through the second gym leader, Bugsy, first, as well as admit during the Slowpoke well.
All right, I'm back at Violet City. Is it this guy over here?
He's outside.
Ooh la la, very nice. No, this isn't the guy. He's outside Violet City?
Yes.
Okay, I'm leaving Violet City. I'm coming to the split between Ruins of Alph and Azalea Towns Road.
Yes.
Okay, but I don't see a guy. Is it this guy up on the cliffs?
So you went through the west gate, right?
Yes.
Okay. There should be a man standing near a woman that's standing near the quote-unquote tree that's blocking the road.
I haven't gotten to a tree that's blocking any road.
Okay, it's Route 36.
Route 36. Okay, so it's to the left. It's to the high level
west,
area.
yes.
I wasn't sure. Okay, so
if you go through the ruins of Alph, go north of it, the north gate of it, or the west gate of Violet City.
okay, Route 36. All right, I'm turning around and going to Route 36 now. You're saying west gate. I'm thinking kind of north gate, but I guess it technically does go west. All right, I'm here. There's a man. All right, he's giving me an HM06. I'm gonna put it on a Pokemon. I'm thinking Geodude, since you seem so attached to Geodude.
Yeah, do what you want.
Well, I just think that it's pretty likely I'm gonna have a Geodude in my party since our Geodudes are twinned. Lose defense, girl.
You could also wait till we need it.
Man,
Get committed to somebody because it's hard to delete off after.
fine. I believe in it.
All right, man. Do what you do.
All right, I'm making my way south again. Dum, ba, dum, dum. Wow, 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 wow. Well, Pondo,
Talk about yep.
you're not super interested in my mega game, although I hope some of the videos I sent you might change your mind. But what projects are you working on?
I am.
Doesn't have to be stream projects, by the way. Just, you know, what's going on with you, man?
I am in the process of maybe working on something. I don't know. Kind of.
Full Kingdom Hearts replay.
At the moment, so my time is minimum.
He's working for Sherman and Williams.
Yeah. I recently got a different full-time job after 7 years. So I usually get like a day off a week.
Well, it's nice of you to spend your Friday afternoon with me, buddy.
Yep.
All right, this bubble hits me really damn hard. I don't want to lose my Onyx. He's using Water Sport. That's crazy talk. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and switch out.
That's probably a good idea because if you're getting hit by water moves, Onyx is 4 times weak to it.
Yeah, I'm switching to Colton.
Surprised it didn't just die,
Colton immediately got slept.
not the worst thing. Alright.
Piplup, cheer you up. Pondo, if you were a Pokemon concierge at a Pokemon hotel, like that Netflix series, what would your partner Pokemon be?
So
You did watch the series, right?
Yeah, I did. I think they put in a new season of it, quote
Maybe.
unquote.
I don't really subscribe to video services anymore, more than a month.
That's fair.
Except for Dropout, which I 24/7. I'm a Dropout ride or die, really.
I noticed.
I'll say this. Dropout has started to produce a lot more series, but I find that the new series, I don't really like them as much. I know, I get it. They have plenty of money and they want to have all their friends be employed, right? But I feel like it's just like when Critical Role was like, we're going to start everything as content, and I was like, I'm not going to watch any of these shows. I get why they're doing it. I understand financially why they're doing it, but they don't have any appeal to me. I'm here to watch tabletop RPG content and comedies.
Yes, they're getting excess money that they need to do something with.
Yeah, exactly. And I get it. I don't begrudge them.
Yes.
I'm worried that it might dilute the shows I already watch. That hasn't been the case yet.
No,
I'm certainly not in a hurry to stop watching Roll20. Or not Roll20, Dementia 20. Colton, use Gust on Magikarp. Nice work, Colton. That was a mistake?
I ran into somebody. I was
Oh.
trying to speed through, but
I can't believe you wouldn't stop to beat all these people up. Don't you want your
I don't have
EVs?
reason
The EVs!
to. I don't need them. The double digit or the quintuple digit kind.
I suppose. I just want to max out my EVs. So you say that there's a mysterious project you're working on, but you haven't said anything about it, and that's fine if you don't have anything to share.
That is that. I've been writing a book that's probably never going to see the light of day.
Okay. That's fine. That's how most books work.
Yeah, and then I've read like within like a 3-month span, like 7, 8 books, something like that.
Nice. What are you reading?
I've read The Fourth Wing.
Let me stop you there.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I wanted to go hard on Fourth Wing. I got into the first chapter. By the second chapter, this character had talked about how much stress their mom was putting on them at least 6 times. And I was like,
Yeah.
this has truly been like a 20-minute period. You've talked about your mom 6 times. This is absurd.
No, it's the writing is.
I do like.
a little bit better than Sarah J. Maas.
Yo,
not
whoa! Look at this Sarah J. Maas hater. Whoa, buddy, whoa.
Let me
Whoa.
put this out there. I've read 1 book of Sarah J. Maas.
Okay.
And it was The Court of Roses.
Okay. Some people like romance novels. Now, look, here's the thing that I like and don't like about Fourth Wing. The main character's trick hobby is that they like to exposition world lore. I was like, wow, this is such an incredibly inventive yet shitty way to process world lore and like world building into the world, is to just babble it out loud whenever you're nervous and then make a character who's a fucking neurotic wreck constantly babbling out world lore, but it's also super lazy. It is an incredible, like, what a bold move.
Yeah, that part definitely is I get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But just have it that suddenly just spat out like that, it's kind of. I do prefer it where it kind of just comes out naturally rather than.
It doesn't help
I
that the
guess
main character is also really dumb.
Yeah, but it's supposed to be really smart.
Yes, they keep talking about how smart she is, and then it's just like how dumb she is. Now look, I don't know if it's later explained because I only got about 6 chapters in before I was like, I'm done with this. This series is so absurd, I literally can't invest. But it had bones. It definitely had bones of something interesting, but the amount of dumb, absurd stuff that was happening just completely lost me.
No.
You could call from a mile away when she was like, I'll tell you one thing. The one person in this whole school who I'm not going to spend any time with or fall in love with is Xavier Bargueres. And then they're like, guess who's the head of the 4th wing? Xavier Bargueres. And guess who's your new commanding officer? Xavier Bargueres. And she's like, oh no. I feel so close to him, but also he's the worst enemy I've ever had. If only he wasn't so hot and looking at me all the time with his dreamy, serious eyes.
No, it's definitely.
Then there's my childhood friend, who I've always loved, but as a brother, but now he's tough and hard.
Can't agree. Not the best writing, but
all right, sorry. You said 7 books and I stopped you at 4th wing. What else you got for me?
Was that? What else?
If you have things that you don't want to talk about.
Books in the Pumpkin Queen series book.
The what?
Pumpkin Queen?
Pumpkin Queen. I've never heard of this.
Long Live the Pumpkin Queen and then Hour of the Pumpkin Queen. There's a 3rd one that came out. I haven't read yet.
Interesting.
They're actually pretty good.
Okay.
The first book is a lot of whining. The second book, they kind of stopped that.
Okay.
But it was still fairly good as far as I could deem.
Pond of the Mat approved.
I read Ember in the Ashes by Sabah Tahir. And then I read the sequel to that, which was the... Oh boy, what was it called? I'll have to look it up. I cannot remember the name of it at the moment.
All right, I made it to the Poke Center on the road.
Yeah.
I guess next we're going into this cave?
That would be the case, yes.
All right. What was this book you had just mentioned? You mentioned a title, but you didn't say anything about it.
It's the sequel to the Ember of the Ashes.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm thinking the name of it now. For life, I remember, and I have the whole series. I just only got about halfway through it. It's a dark fantasy series.
See.
Essentially about this different group of people. One group called the Marshals has pretty much taken over most of the lands of and enslaved the people are called the Scholars. The Scholars used to be a group of people who are well learned, but obviously didn't have a lot of martial might as compared to the quote-unquote marshals. I can't read the books one after the other because it's a bit heavy-handed.
Okay.
For sometimes what feels to me like no good reason, but the Torch in the Night, I think is what it's called.
All right. Now, while I was fighting this Pidgey just now, I've Googled, and the state you currently live in is Nebraska, right?
That is the state I'm in, yes.
Now, did you know that the Nebraska Public Library, if you have a library card, you can sign up for the Libby app. And if you have the Libby app, you can get a number of books checked out and also audiobooks if that's your thing. But I happen to know that Dungeon Crawl Carl is on the Libby app. And so you could download and read these books at your own leisure using the Nebraska Public Library system. And
yeah,
thousands of other
this.
books.
I do know this because my wife, Cotton, she actually works for the library now. So
Fantastic. All great news.
My other problem is I haven't really read anything in a while because I hadn't been in the mood.
Okay.
I'm hoping it wasn't just a couple month period where I was interested in reading.
Have you considered the works of Brandon Sanderson?
I actually had periodically thought, at one point, about trying to start into reading Mistborn. But the copy I saw that I was thinking about buying was the mass production small form, where it's in a small thing, 600 pages with the print like pretty much right on top of the other.
I see.
That kind of killed the thought of it for me.
Let's take a look here and see if Mistborn is in Libby. In fact, it is in Libby. Both the audiobook and the actual book are on the Libby app, my friend.
That's good. It's good for it.
And that was a weird thing for you to say. You said it in a weird way.
I tried listening to the audiobook and it was going too slow for me.
Right, but you can get the print copy on your phone/tablet. And then you can make the text as big or small as you want, is what I'm saying. I did mention it was the audiobook and the actual book.
Yes. I'll take a pass on the digital book because I don't know if I'll have an attention span to read it that way.
Okay, interesting. That's how I read almost all books nowadays.
Because if it's on my phone, I'll probably decide to do something else.
Wow. All right. Hey, listen, that's your own level of discipline. Just know that that's how they're going to be training your kids for the next 12 years. Is on tablets. You better get used to looking over their shoulders to do homework, is all I'm saying.
No, I've pretty much done away with tablets in my home.
Wow. Right, how do I get through this cave?
Okay, well, I just entered the cave and I got encountered a Chancer, so that's actually decent.
Oh no. I'm so sorry, Pondo.
Oh, did you lose the encounter?
No, I was on autopilot. I forgot we were supposed to catch something here, and I immediately killed it.
Oh, okay.
I'm so sorry. I've been killing everything in my path because we haven't caught anything in like an hour.
Well, at least we ruined it for each other then.
Okay.
Ruined something for each other.
Great. I completely forgot that we were supposed to catch when we went to a new area. I'm so into this book discussion now.
It's all good.
No, it's not all good, but very well. Which way are we going? North or south?
I mean, the only thing that it was the options for me were Chancer, Zubat, and Onyx.
Well, Sandshrews pretty damn solid.
The only option would have been Zubat.
Great. I killed something,
if
so...
you kill the Zubat, then yeah, then it's no good. But of course, now I killed the Sandshrew, so we're definitely no good.
I don't remember what I killed.
Okay, that's fine.
Well, hold on. If I killed anything but a Sandshrew, I should be able to go back.
That's a exclusive for me.
Oh, you're right. Everything here I've already caught, right? Except for Zubat.
Yes. Why?
Yeah, that's right. If it wasn't a Zubat, I should be able to catch it. But it might have been a Zubat. I don't remember. The only way to figure it out would be to stop recording and then go back and watch this part and then start recording again. All right, so hold on a second, audience at home. I'm back. It was a Rattata. All right, so I can keep killing until I find a Zubat. Right? That makes sense. That's legitimate.
Well, it's too late because I killed the Sandshrew.
That's fine. Because I don't need a Zubat. I just would have liked to have one. Okay.
The Crobat is a solid Pokemon.
Where are we going? North or south?
In the cave?
Yes.
I believe we go south, but we can look around stuff in the cave.
Oh, okay. So should I just wander around and find stuff?
If you can, if you're interested.
Very well. It's Onyx!
I'm going to look around because I don't want to do it.
Alright. Pondo says he's looking around, so I'll look around as well.
Maybe it's not, actually. I might stand corrected.
There's nothing I love more than wandering around randomly. But if your wife works at a library, it feels like it shouldn't be that hard for your wife to bring you back a copy of Mistborn. That's all I'm saying. Eventually. It doesn't have to be today or tomorrow.
They probably have it. It's just a matter of if it's available. Because Brandon Sanderson is the hotness, so...
I mean, Mistborn's almost 20 years old at this point. But yeah, pretty popular. And I keep trying to tell people Mistborn's better than Stormlight Archives, but all these people started with Stormlight Archives instead of Mistborn and worked their way backwards, so they weren't indoctrinated into the true faith correctly.
That's a interesting way to put that.
Well, Mistborn was the first, and when you ask what Brandon Sanderson's username is, it's Mistborn, not Stormlight Archives. That's all I'm saying. If you wish to worship the true series that's Prime, it's Mistborn. Oh, I got roared? You think you can just roar me? You little Vulpix? What is XP share? How dare you split my XP? Wash.
No, he's been on the list, and I got another book series that I got the collection of, and I've been having a hard time reading through it.
Yes? What was that series?
Give me a second.
He's thinking. Pokemon Professor Pondo. Fan art of him with the waiting symbol over his head. 3 dots. While he's pushing his nerd glasses up. The nerd glasses have tape, by the way. I forgot to mention that. They have tape in the middle.
That's very Harry Potter of you.
I guess.
I don't really recall any of the spiral glasses thing with tape in them. It's a common thing, don't get me wrong. I can't think of anything that has that.
I'm just saying it because it's you. They need tape because you've pushed them up so much while you're doing your ProZD style anime description of everything that's happening. Pondo, let's be real. You absolutely would be the character in the anime who's explaining what all the cards do to the audience and to the other people there. You know, to the Joey Wheelers of the world.
I don't think so. I would be the... Yeah, well, no, you said Joey Wheeler, not yeah. I'm like the step... I would be the step in between the one that explains it to the very minute detail to the guy that has barely a thought in their head.
Whoa, Joey Wheeler's a pretty high-ranking duelist, just to be clear.
It took a while.
This hater. What can I say?
I enjoy Joey Wheeler as much as the next guy, so don't get
Brooklyn Rage! That's my favorite version of Joey Wheeler. So the tabletop RPG is called Perfect Draw, by the way.
Yeah,
I could send...
yeah. Send me the stuff on it before.
I just feel like if you and Cotton played a single character, it would be cool as hell, but that's just me. Sometimes your dreams should just be dreams.
Are we talking like Yu-Gi-Moto situation here, where I'm
No, she draws your cards for you while you describe the battle. And the two of you make decisions together as to how you want to play. You could literally play Pharaoh and Yugi style, where, you know, you're the consultant.
Okay.
No, Cotton, don't take that move. This move has a 2% better chance of working. Use the most effective tactic available. This Onyx is hardened spamming, and it's really annoying. There we go. Critical hit on a bite.
Okay, so we're at Route 33 at the end of navigating Union Cave.
I'm barely through this cave, man.
Yeah, it took me a little bit to run past.
Run past!
Anything
Alright,
that
he makes
I
a good
can
point.
get is a hobbit. I don't really care about that.
But if you don't catch, I can't catch. Right?
Well, your choices are Ekans, Zubat. I guess I could get a Zubat, actually.
I could get an Ekans or a Zubat. Those are both solid early game choices.
Hobbit, Ekans, Zubat. I guess I'll give it a shot. I'd like to get a Crobat. Crobat is very solid.
Now, that comes from the bigger version, and then it evolves through friendship?
When it gets to Golbat at 22, it can evolve to Friendship at 23.
Okay.
Oh, right, yeah, this is a generation before they made grass types immune to the spore moves. I think we'll do that in 5th gen, or 6th gen.
Rock polish.
Alright, caught the Hobbit.
Ah, this Geodude didn't have flinch immunity. That's how I know he's not a Power World fan. Everyone knows flinch immunity is one of the first things you should be getting when you breed. You know, I thought I was going to be the breeding master in Power World, and I'm not even close. Tice is absolutely... He's making eggs on eggs, man. It's like a reel-on chicken coop anytime I walk anywhere near him. He's making hundreds of pals. And he set up cow shredders so that whenever we have the Mozzarinas, he just kills them immediately and turns them into burgers on the spot. Literally inches away from where they're born. It's industrialized terror. It's like watching a youth Minecraft player from 2022 talking about how they need emeralds or some shit. Here's how I can torment villagers forever.
That sounds like something Tice would do.
Okay, which direction do I go?
South. South is the way.
Well, I think there's an item over here. I can see the item on my map and I want to get it. But I am getting a battle like every 3 or 4 steps sometimes. Yeah, the item was a great ball. And you know what? That's a pretty good ball. Oh no! Oh, he turned back just in time to get me. He saw me.
If you're running, they automatically turn to you.
Oh. Wow. I'm just imagining you adjusting your glasses when you said that.
Yeah. The more you know.
He's right, though. I was running. They did automatically turn towards me. Na, 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 na.
Also, if you're running, it also increases the encounter rate.
What you're saying is, I need to get repels.
Yes.
Maybe I need to PK hex a bunch of repels into my inventory.
You can do that.
I am asleep. That is unfortunate.
Press the fast forward button because I can.
The fast forward button on your new Nintendo 3DS XL, right?
Yep.
Okay, I didn't wake up. I'm gonna have to swap out. I'm in danger of getting one shot.
Okay.
Oh yes, we're in switch mode, so I immediately get
We're in
blasted.
set mode.
Yeah, whatever. Fury
So
attack!
as soon-
No, more damage. It's not enough. Slowpoke has infinite HP right now. It's problematic behavior, honestly. If only I had an electrical rat type.
You have a electric sheep that you can use at any time.
I'd have to hatch it. Who to frontline? Batra's probably fine. Oh yeah, I needed to mark down that we failed to catch in Union Cave. Okay, so no catch in Sprout Tower. And then no catch in Union Cave.
If you want, you can go back later and catch a Ghastly.
Or I could try to hatch an egg in there.
That is also true.
Yes, I could try to catch a Ghastly at literal night. When it is literally nighttime. But since we play at noon on Fridays, it's going to be impossible. What? Impossible? Alright, I'm almost out of this cave. I'm going to run from this Geodude, pick up the item, and then exit the cave. It's an awakening! Is there a Pokemon Center right here to save me? No, and it's raining outside, so everyone's miserable. Pondo, is there any chance that I can sell you on this being a great place to stop for this particular session?
If you like, yeah.
Yes. Save for real. I guess all the saves I've done so far are for real. And then I need to staple these two videos together because I had to stop recording to watch the recording. To figure out that it was not, in fact, a Zubat, but it didn't matter because you'd already given up on the cave encounter. However, such cyclical, circular things happen all the time. Any closing thoughts we've got for this episode? We made some mistakes, but overall, I think we came out pretty well.
No, yeah. I mean,
We got a full party.
Pretty much bombed a couple encounters, but it's not anything significant in the long run. We do have a full party, and none of us has gotten the Pokemon killed yet.
Oh, uh-oh, my OBS is really upset that I did that. I'm back. It was a Rattata. All right. So, yes, it's very upset that I did that. I added this video we're currently recording right now to my video editing software, and it's very upset because the file size is growing while we're talking. That was a mistake.
Yeah, that does
Yeah.
that because it's not a
Yeah,
set
it's really
file
mad.
yet.
Yep. Oh, well, we'll meet again on another Friday to continue onward. And maybe we'll hear more about what you're reading and maybe what you're writing next time.
Maybe.
Wow. Pondo the Shy, apparently. I want that fan art. Blushing Professor Pondo. Listen, I'm trying to provide free fodder for Cotton when she watches this if she wants to do a little drawing practice. All right? And this is not a demand. It's just what she wants to. I'm providing fan art ideas. I'm planting it into the minds of the audience. Pondo, maybe next time you'll ask me questions about how I'm doing.
I see how you're doing every week.
Wow. Amazing. I don't know how you're doing that because I don't have a talk show anymore, but I appreciate that you've somehow divined me.
You spill stuff out when the shows that you let out.
Patreon is getting the 2-year-old Twilight 2000 videos. Dunamis is watching him and he's like, wow, this is not relevant to the times at all.
Yes.
Oh, what a weird series. I've never been psyoped before, I think. Not until that show. Weird stuff. All right. Next Friday, then. Or a Friday we can meet.